everybody.
Hi,
Welcome
guys.
back to another. I'm gonna do that to everyone. I think it's just the thing.
YouTuber of the week.
So this YouTuber of the
Ooh.
week,
That was flashing. I guess.
you get
Wrong
dinner
kind
and
of
dinner and a
naysay.
show. So this YouTuber of the week is extra special because he is actually the first original YouTuber of the week before YouTuber of the week was actually a thing.
So it was your first vlogging chat
Yes.
before we came up with YouTuber of the week.
Yes.
Mhm.
So this is his official YouTuber of the week
Correct.
show, but we already know him and it's all good, but
Yeah.
he's awesome.
But you guys
So-
are going to get to know him a little bit more.
Yes.
If you
So
don't
if
already.
you don't already know, you will know him now. Mr. Michael Savagewolf.
We left the wolf
Nobody,
in the house.
but nobody calls him Michael. Only us. So he's just Savagewolf.
Yep.
So Nay over here just informed me that she was in a fight today.
Fight.
Yeah, she said she got a brawl on.
Oh, I had to put a bra on.
No, she didn't say bra. She said she got a brawl on.
It's a South Jersey accent.
Yeah. So
Instead of saying like a crayon, is that how you say it? We say crown, like a crown.
no.
If you say like
By we, I
like
don't think she means all of us because I don't speak like
H2O.
that.
How do you say it?
Water.
You say water? I say water. Like wood or. And there's like other ones I say too.
A creek. It's not a crick.
No, I say creek.
Oh.
But there's like Philadelphian
No.
accents, how we pronounce things.
Pronunciations.
Oh, like what do you sleep on?
Bed.
Like a pillow?
Pillow. Yeah.
Pillow? Pillow?
Pillow.
And like the store that is like always for less.
Payless.
No, always for less. Walmart.
Oh, that's
It's
rollback prices, isn't it?
It's Walmart. But I say Walmart. Like I end
That's
in
not what she
R.
says. She says Walmart.
Walmart.
No, Walmart. You should hear. What's the thing you go potty on?
Toilet.
Toilet. It's the toilet. Make sure you go get some toilet paper.
There's water in the toilet.
Water in the toilet.
Toilet.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? There's water in the toilet.
So I don't think I have an accent. But I guess I do.
We'll let you comment below and you let us know about Nene's
and
fight
also,
today.
how do you say water?
It's not water.
Some people say water. Like
WADDER. Water.
how do you say on?
On.
On.
Yeah.
On. So some people
On.
say on.
On.
Like sign on. Sign on.
Whatever. Enough of this bullshit over here.
So
Let's hop in the car, get to the bar, and get this party started.
we're not from
It's
Boston.
wicked retarded.
Nah, we're not from Boston.
Let's get this show on the road. You guys are gonna meet Mr. Savagewolf
Right now.
Right now.
I need light.
Man.
Let there be light.
Yo, you broke into that dude's house? You didn't even turn the light on?
Nah, man. Nah, he didn't pay his rent or his light bill.
Party foul. So what's good, bro?
I said, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Today I told John that I reached 15,000 steps today.
That's awesome.
That's
You're
great.
doing an
Yeah.
amazing job.
How many of them
Yeah,
steps?
and I know.
How many of them steps were running from the cops?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, can't incriminate himself. Yo, so
Maybe half of it. Half of it.
maybe half.
So thank you for being our YouTuber of the week this week. We were telling everybody that before YouTuber of the Week series actually started, you're
the originator.
You were the first person that John's talked to that he didn't know.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about it, and we're like, well, he really didn't have like a full, you know, spotlight interview with questions. It was just more like, hey, here's my, or Savagewolf, we're, you know, just chit-chatting.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that that John came to me and asked me if it was a good idea. So I guess, I mean, he was going to do it anyway, but I encouraged it, that, you know, thought it was a great idea for him to do the interview. So that's why he kept on doing the interview.
It was Nay's idea.
Oh,
don't give him credit, because give credit where credit is due.
That's right. My bad. I'm sorry. You know what?
I put the idea in his head.
Yeah, she did.
And we kept going with it.
Well, you guys get both of you guys get the credit. Both of you guys.
Thank you. So would you like to introduce your channel? What is it about? What do you vlog?
Yeah. Well, I'm Savagewolf. I am a vlogger from New York. I try to give people a visual of New York, what it's like to be over here. And just give my perspective of my life and how I see things. And also it's like mostly about is like trying to motivate people to maybe think differently, you know, because I used to be a negative person and I changed and try to help other people change the way they think.
That's awesome.
That's why I did it. And I did it too because I didn't really have like something I wanted to do, you know, like as a career, and this was something that kind of like fell in love with it. So I guess I show that in my vlogs too.
That's awesome. I love your B-rolls. Like, I don't know how you do it. I kind of do, because I asked you when we saw you. But how do you do your... I know. Well, how do you do it? Like, because I see that, like, you have the camera propped somewhere and you walk, like, and you move it from, like, different angles to get the shots. How do you do it?
It's mostly... It's like a visual. Like, I already picture it. How I want to do the angle. So it's not like while I'm doing the vlog, I'm already thinking about the angle, how I want to change it up. And I know that, like, I try to make it more like not just a vlog, more than a vlog. So not just me always holding the camera. You just see me traveling and giving someone, like I said, a visual. But like I said, I always think about it like every day. That's why I overthink a lot of things. It's mainly because I want to be creative and the angles. So it's also the movies I've watched. I'm a movie buff, so I've always watched the angles, and I've wanted to imitate it almost. So that's why it's always like me thinking all the time.
So do you see yourself more as a cinematographer or more as a photographer? Like, are you more into the video footage of it, or do you like? Because I know like your Instagram's pretty nasty with all the crazy shots, the colors, it's really artistic. So what do you feel more led? Are you more photographer or more videographer, do you think?
It's a cinematic, like mostly the cinematic and photographer in a way, because when I do time lapses, it's not just anything. It's I see something. It's just look at a certain area, and it's have to be where a crowd of people are. So I do it. I spend a little time before I do time lapses. I just don't do it, and I do it so that I can get through it instead of taking a long time. It's like when you go to 42nd Street, you already have a visual how it looks, and there's so many people. So I feel like time lapse makes it a little bit more, dope.
It does.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's super cool.
All right. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you. It's just, I mean, like anybody can do a time lapse. Anybody, May, you can do a time lapse. John, you can do a time lapse. It's how you look at it. Like it's a certain area. You can go to like one of the where they have the boats at, and there are people there, and you just point your camera when you see so many people and just times that just keep it, like, make it go fast. And you can slow it down too. You can also put it fast and then slow it down and then fast again. So
does it aggravate you that you could, like, say it takes 2 hours or 3 hours to make your vlog, to put it all together, right? Does it ever aggravate you that, like, you put so much heart and soul into every one of your videos, and then, like, it doesn't perform as well as you expected it to? Like, the one that you know what I'm saying? Like, the one that you edit the shit out of and you really think, yo, this one's fire, it's gonna happen, and then it doesn't perform as well. Like, how do you get over that feeling?
That's actually a good question. It's hard. Well, it's not hard. It's a struggle for me because I'm already a person that kind of overthinks things. So I get a little frustrated, but I kind of tell myself that I did a good job. I did what I did. I already set out a goal to go out and show the scenery of New York, and, like, part of it is like, another thing. Well, hold on. Like, for me, as long as I have, like, you guys and everybody else appreciating it, it really doesn't bother me no more. Like, it used to, and it would get me frustrated. Like, because I would think, like, how can I do it better? But I know I already did a good job.
Yeah.
But when I see you guys comment and, like, man, that was a great video. Oh, man, I like those B-rolls. It makes it feel better. Like, damn, okay. But when, like, you don't leave a comment, it's like, I don't know if it was, I mean, I know it was good, but I like the recognition too. You know? Yeah. But it does frustrate me. That's why sometimes I take time off of YouTube so I can get my mind right or something, just to think.
Now, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Let me see. Well, I remember there was a time I didn't have a job. I was depressed or whatever, and I started a program where they help you, find a job and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? I'm motivating people. I said, let me make a video showing the struggle, what it's like to find a job. That's how I started before. Like showing, hey, this is what you have to do, man. Get up early and go print out your resumes and go to over here, give everybody your resume. And that's when it first started, like, me doing that. Like, so
you were showing,
and that wasn't the first video. Well,
I was just gonna say, you were showing people the hustle from the door, obviously. How hard it was,
Yeah, exactly. It was showing the hustle, and that's how I really. And I kept on doing it, and then then I wanted to do more, which is like get my perspective, because I even though I talk a lot, but I do speak about real stuff. So that's when I started doing other things.
So what YouTubers inspire you?
That's actually a good question, because the first person I ever watched as a vlogger was his name is Charles Trippy. His channel is called CTXC. He holds the most daily vlogs, which is about, I think it's 2,200. And I watched him all the time. It was just, he was always himself. Like, he didn't act like nobody else, goofy, dorky, whatever. And he was in a band, and he showed people how strong he was, because he did have brain cancer, and I was like, man, this guy keeps on doing it, like, because he had a passion for it, and he kept on, and he, like, motivated people, like, if I can go from brain cancer and continue doing what I like to do, then, everybody else can do the same. So, in a way, it kind of, like, it went in my mind, and then I started thinking about it. But he was one of my favorites as a vlogger. Other than that, I mean, I didn't really have favorites, just me, him, or Jesse from PvP. Yeah. Watching pranks, but they didn't really make me want to do it. It was just entertaining, Yeah.
I used to watch.
I decided I want to.
I used to watch that too. Jesse and Gina, Prank versus Prank, and then Boyfriend versus Girlfriend.
Because they were from Jersey.
Yeah, he's from Philly, and they lived in Cherry Hill for a while, and it was cool because they were like local people to us,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I love them just because how they work together, and see, Jesse wasn't like all about visuals at that point. He was just pranking and entertaining, and now he takes it really serious, and it takes him a month or 2 weeks just to even put out a project. Yeah. But to know that everybody still, supports him, even though he haven't been out like doesn't do daily vlogs anymore.
He taught Gina too, because Gina's now doing her own thing, and her vlogs are just as solid as his. Like her angles, her editing, like she's just as good as he is. So
yeah, of course. She learned from him, or he inspired her to do the same, because she was capable of doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Now, YouTubing is not easy.
No.
And there's always ups and downs. So what struggles have you gone through that other YouTubers are probably going through as well?
The struggle I go through is just unloyal subscribers. That's pretty much like my struggle. People that don't consistently come and support all the time. That bothers me sometimes too. But like, I mean, as in like really struggle, it's just, I don't know, to gain views maybe, but it's like I've always seen it as a grind. So it's not like, it's not gonna come that easy. I already knew like, okay, this video was good, but it could have been better. But I think that's just mainly it. Like really just unloyal people that don't really come back and support and stuff like that, and
so
just doing stuff what's up.
So that's the struggles. What have you gotten from doing YouTube?
What have you learned?
What have I gotten?
What have you learned of your journey of being in YouTube? What have you picked up that made you a better person?
Oh, what have I picked up that made me a better person? Well, before I've never shared nobody's videos. That was one thing. I've never did that. Like I've never bothered to do that for anybody.
So you
I
mean to
shared
tell
my
me
videos, and
you were the guy that wasn't sharing nobody's videos at one point? You were that guy.
What happened?
I said, so you mean to tell me you were that guy that wasn't sharing nobody's videos at one time?
Yeah, I was.
That's no good.
I was. It was true. I wasn't paying attention to nobody else. I was selfish. And I was just basically, I didn't have nobody really support back in the day, so I just paid attention of me sharing my videos on Facebook and on Twitter. So I didn't really pay attention to nobody. But
so it's kind of like,
huh?
I was gonna say it's kind of like the aspiring rapper. How they'll just post their things on SoundCloud or on Facebook. They'll post their SoundCloud over and over and over and over and over. Like, yo, listen to my shit. Yo, listen to my shit.
Yeah.
New song drop. Yo, listen to my shit. You get it like 100 times.
It's true, definitely true. But like, how you could I freaking lost my. You got me. I lost my chance, but
that you were saying that you were selfish and not sharing.
What was I saying?
You were saying that you were being selfish and not sharing back in the day.
Yeah, I was. So then, like, I think that, like, I started to tell myself, like, I wanted to be different than these big YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what, like, I told myself. No one told me. I said, like, I want to be different from them. I want to do different things. You know, even if I'm small, I want to be different from them. I'm not going to complain about how they don't do this for subscribers. I wanted to be different. I'm like, yo, I want to start sharing people's videos, showing them mad love, and giving them exposure. Mm-hmm. And that's like why I do it now. And I don't just think of myself; I think of everybody else. So
that's awesome.
Like it's just that's basically really it,
Well, that's building, each other up, and that's pretty awesome because you don't want to be selfish in this, and because that's not going to really get you anywhere when you share other videos from other YouTubers, and then you build your fan base, YouTube community, your family, and that is how with not sharing subscribers, but you are they're going to see your name, you're sharing, and that they may subscribe to you. So it's just building your channel as well. So,
I wanted to like sort of like I'm all about showing love. Like I said, that's what I'm all about, showing love and peace. And when I do it for people and it like maybe puts a smile on their face, I did a good job, and for them, they're seeing it like on Twitter, like, yo, he shared my video, yo, oh my god, yo, I appreciate that. That's the part, and I already visual that that's how they are, like they really actually like hyped that I shared it. Like there's this YouTuber, he's a small YouTuber, and he's like had 4 subscribers. This guy was so appreciative. Mm-hmm. I had a conversation with him, and he already knew I was a genuine person. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, man, thank you. And he was 4 subscribers, and he gained, I think, 12 subscribers by me sharing that thing. So
that's awesome.
I was trying to be one of those people that had more than him, but wanted to at least do my best to help. So.
See, and that's the way a real YouTuber should be, because you're trying to pick up all the other people that, you know, you have an opportunity, a huge opportunity, because you have a huge subscriber base that when you post a video, I see your videos go crazy. Like, your videos are like, you know, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25, 30 views, like within the first couple minutes. Like, it just, your subscribers come back and are waiting for all your videos. You know what I mean? It's like, you post a video, people are waiting for it. So, I mean, that speaks volumes about how strong of a cinematographer that you are, is that...
I appreciate that. It.
But, I mean, I don't get a ton of views, but the first 50 views that I get within the first 12 minutes, dude, I'm on fire. Like, I'm like, that's awesome. It's like, I could be Roman Atwood at that point. I'm just like, these same 50 people come back every single vlog, every one. They're on point. They're there. It's like, I wish there was a way that I could find them people and thank them. You know what I mean? Like, I wish the view count showed who it was that watched it, because I would personally thank every single one of them.
Well, no, that's true. I would thank every single one of them. I mean, if they lived in New York, we're gonna go have a pizza party.
Right.
Like, we're gonna go get some two pies, and we're gonna have a good time, chill, be in the vlog, whatever it is, off the vlog, have a conversation, just connect. I would do that. That's just like me, you know. And like, I don't know. I just definitely, because that's how you show your appreciation to them. You know, I'm like, you watch my video, so like, you know what I can do is pay for your meal, or make you a slice or something. Or just give you a tip of whatever you're doing, like your own video. I want to give you a tip of how to do it, or how can you do it better, in a way, in my opinion, and stuff like that.
I always try to help people that, like, anybody that asks for help, I'm always trying to help them. But there's people that don't ask for help, and I'm like, they got to figure it out. They don't need me, you know. I don't intervene unless someone asks me, like, yo, you know, how do you do this? Like, how do you do your tags? Like, how do you do your, you know, how do you do your wording? If people don't ask, I'm not going to tell them. You know what I mean? It's like...
No, that's true. No, you know, I gotta give it to you, because we did have a conversation, and you told me something that no one has told me, and I'll share another time. But ever since you told me that, I was like, yo, he's the realest dude. Because everybody tells me the same thing. I'm like, come on, like, you gotta be something. I see your videos. Gotta be something you're doing that we're not doing.
Right.
And when you told me what you told me before, I was like, yo, wow. So ever since you told me that and gave me that hint, I was like, I'm gonna start doing that. And I ever since, I was so appreciative of that. I was like, damn.
And how's it been working out?
No, it's been working out good. Yeah. Honestly, it's been working out really good. Honestly, I've been seeing some difference to it, and it's been pretty good. Yeah. Honestly.
Yep. See, I know you got it.
I also want to say that. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I talk too much.
No, you're good.
I wanted to say that. Like, I watched your videos, and I watched the one that you did. You did a shopping haul. Yeah, you went shopping, and I love the way you illustrated each item. Not to be honest, I've seen people do it, and the way you did it, because you had the personality, and I don't know, I got so interested. I'm not like, you know, it wasn't things that I would buy. You know what I mean? But you made it interesting to other people, like, oh, you should buy this, and for me, it was like, if I was a girl, I would have bought it. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know. And then there was another video that you do in sign language, and I was impressed. The sign language video, I was impressed. I was like, wow, and they know sign language. So
I do.
It was pretty dope.
Honestly, I've been a professional sign language interpreter for 10+ years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. See?
So
I know something about you that I didn't know.
That's my business.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my business is a sign language interpreting business. And I work for multiple agencies, and I go out on interpreting assignments, and I facilitate communication between the deaf and hard of hearing and hearing.
That was awesome. I know a few sign languages, but I mean, only one, you know, we all know.
You know the universal one?
But
yeah.
But I know one where you like this is I, and then when you cross your arms, it's love. And then I got it from a movie, from Van Damme movie that he did for his little kid.
Yeah.
He did like that. He put it like that, and then he went like that, and then he went like that. So
do you ever see
someone like?
Thank you so much.
You ever see the end of Nays Day's videos? You ever see that hand symbol that she does at the end? She always says that.
That's I love you.
Is that a love?
Yeah.
That's I love you in sign language. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that. I did it in my video. You'll see it when it's soon.
That's why I always do.
Is that a gang sign? It's love.
No, it means I love you in sign language.
So I got a question for you. So, who are your top 3 female YouTubers?
Top 3.
The top 3.
No,
yeah, but what if I say some people that I left out? I don't want to leave them out.
No, I mean you could say that you love them all, but your top 3 would just be whatever.
Like bigger YouTubers.
It could be anybody. It could be smaller, bigger, whatever. Or mix them up.
Let's look out for the small YouTubers, because I have some favorite small YouTubers, and let's see, man, that's with an N. I don't know. No, I would no, to be honest, like I would say Nate, no, for real. Not just no bullshit. I've watched your videos and I actually really do enjoy watching them. Like I literally sit back and I watch them, and I know sometimes I don't leave a comment, and I'm the one talking about that, but I actually like watching you. Like, it's just because you have that natural way with the camera, to be honest. Because I mean, I know that you have cuts, but I do really enjoy the videos.
Thank you.
So the second one is what's this? I enjoy her videos too. It's Reilluminating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like she would call me when she did the I think it was the R&B 2000 songs. I think what was it, 2000 songs, something like that.
Oh yeah, the songs of the 2000s. Yeah.
Yo, her and her sister, it just cracks me up all the time. Just them two together.
Dynamic duo. Yeah.
Forget about it.
Like they're one of my favorite videos of them is the Disney's Smash or Pass.
Yes, I watched that.
Girl, I said, did you like talk about this before you went in, or was it just like on the spot? She's like, it was on the spot, and I'm like, and you both got like really deep into explaining why, and she's like, that's just how it went. I'm like, you had me cracking up the whole video.
Yeah, really no, but you can tell that she didn't rehearse the video.
Yeah,
she just went at it. She just knew what she knew what she was gonna say, and she went at it. That's why I love her videos, because she's not rehearsing it. She just knows what she's gonna talk about or what she's gonna do, and she's not rehearsing the video. So, I watched that one. That was pretty funny.
Yo, that part when her sister was like, yo, these people on Facebook Live doing this. Yeah, I'm at Popeyes. I'm about to order right now. She's like, yeah, let me get a number 3. Mm-hmm. With them potato wedges. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and barbecue sauce. Yo, dude, I fell out of the chair. I recorded it for the YouTuber of the Week thing. Dude, I had to call her. I was like, yo, she's crazy.
She's hilarious. They both, they're like, because, Reilluminating she's a Gemini like me.
Yeah. And
we're not better than nobody else.
Right.
But she has the same personality I have, which is like natural. But it's like, and like her and her sister, I like that because with them working together is because they have, like, they want to keep that bond, that connection, instead of just her doing her own video. Right. It's like, yo, come on, be a part of my YouTube. And I just think it's dope.
It is.
And, we're not going to keep on. They're awesome. And the last one is Nikita Vlogs. Nice. One thing about her is that she has almost similarity to how I do my videos. And she always gives the visual, and she's always kind of like also stepping it up in her vlogs too. And she shows her personality, and she goes to amazing trips. Like, I wish I could do what she did.
I know, right?
And honestly, it doesn't hurt that she's absolutely gorgeous too. That definitely makes it better.
I don't want a man with like, what you said? Like, nah, but yeah, she is. She was. Yes.
Yo, did you see her? Did you see she posted her picture on Twitter? She got her YouTuber of the Week shirt.
Yeah, I seen her. She was standing on there. She was like,
fly.
Yeah, like, I see her. I see her. Representing.
So fly, she messaged me like, yo, check it out. Fly.
Yo, I appreciate that, but you know what? One thing about her, I never said it to her, but she's the only one, and I didn't speak to her, I didn't have a conversation with her, came out of nowhere and started watching my videos.
Right.
Like, randomly, and she randomly came to my channel, and I was like, who's this? And she had a paragraph or so, just describing each detail, and I was like, oh, okay, I appreciate that.
She's an amazing supporter.
Ever since that day, I've just been cool with her, and she's always, like, one thing about her, she's always acknowledged my support for her, which it means a lot that she's done that. I was like, wow, like, you know, just started like kind of being cool with each other, and she's right at it. Like, she's like, I guess as you know, watching my vlogs, you know me already, but she's been really, you know, taking her time and acknowledging me. So I know that, you know, like, she's busy, and for her to do that, it's much appreciated. Yeah. So I know when she sees awesome. This, you know, hopefully, you know, she appreciates what I said, and I know she is, but I'm just saying it's true. That's why I give her so much credit too. Yeah,
just wait until you see her comment underneath this video. I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. My wolf pack, I love you guys, and I get a chance to say to John in person, like, I really do appreciate you guys' love and support, and it really does help me out a lot, honestly, because I go through a lot of things, and having you guys just show so much love, it's just much appreciated. And I'm glad that we all have become friends, you know, and I don't feel alone when I don't, like having you guys, I don't feel alone, seriously, and that's like from the bottom of my heart, honestly. And the guys that are subscribed to John Haggerty, you make sure you keep supporting him and showing him love and sharing it, because this guy can go bigger and become a big YouTuber, you know. And I feel like you guys are subscribed to him should, you know, do what it takes to help him out with anything or give him an idea, because it's all about working together, you know. So don't forget that, and stay subscribed to him. Be loyal to him, because he will be loyal to you. Like, that's just straight up stuff, you know. And you know, I think that's pretty much it, man.